Alright, here's the deal. No matter what, one way or the other, we're finishing it tonight. This is the last episode. In Ante 32, we rerolled the boss. We got the Amber Akron. And because we got the Akron, I got my Jimbo shuffled. So, you know, the first half hour is going to be me reorganizing my jokers. But after that, you know, we can get back to shopping and stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure I want the percolator over here on the left, and then probably we should find the blue jokers. There's a blue one. We've got two polychrome ones. Okay, we've got the brainstorms are kind of clustered up. That's kind of nice. What else? This is a showman. This is we did get a bean, which maybe we don't need anymore. We can just sell it. That helps with the organization. We got the sixes. We got there's a burglar. I need the mime over here somewhere. I need the cola. Where's the cola? Okay, I need parking. Cola. Here's other parking. Hey, look, it's not that bad. Alright, we got cola, parking, mime. I've got two cartomancers. There's a throwback. We've got some of these chips jokers. We've got Jolly. We go with Crazy Joker and Mad Joker. Maybe Misprint fits with those fellas. Washbonkler also maybe. Yeah, maybe something like this. What else? There's another brainstorm. I have Michelle here. Fibonacci, superposition. Superposition, those can go together. We do have a drunkard, extra discard. I think there's a juggler also. Okay. Blueprint, we can slide over here. Make sure we got all the blue ones together. Okay, so Zany and then Wiley. In no particular order, I guess. Okay. I will use probably... We could put Wee Joker here. We can put the Cartomancers over on the other side. Yeah, maybe something like that. So we got delayed gratification, Scholar Hiker. What else? Washbonkler. We could put the square over with. I'll use the square as a bookend. How about that? So we can keep it over here. We got Northern Lion. Sock and Buskin, I might actually want to know where it is. So let's put it right here. What are we looking at? We got a couple jokers. These are just from shopping. You know, sometimes you're shopping and then negative jokers show up in the shop. That's all it is. Not a big deal. Yeah, square, stencil, greedy joker. I want to put it with my fist. Seems like they have similar colors. Maybe hack goes there. Maybe rocket with the hack, or maybe this way. Rocket first. Maybe Fibonacci goes with the hack. Okay. I think superposition goes definitely to the left of the walkie-talkie. I can put an 8-ball here also. Then rough gem feels like here or here. Maybe there. And business card. I'll put business card on the end. Again, you know, sort of just in case I want to be able to find it. Stencil's okay there next to Cavendish. I think that's it. Or maybe like this. I think that's it. Alright, so burglar, dice, showman, mime, and then reserve parking. That's how we get our money. We have a cola here. We can copy the percolator. We did it. Alright, 732 plutonium. We're trying to get to 870-ish. We don't know how many double tags we have, so don't ask. extra discard. There's a negative tag, so we could just do it then, I suppose. That's an option. Okay. Here, if I'm going to open Arcana pack, I want to get some death cards. Probably I should use Judgment. If rerolls are going to be expensive, we should use Judgment. We got to get ready to count the tags. Yeah, okay. Fine. We can count them. And by we, I mean I'm going to make one of you goons count them. Found the VOD left at Ante 28. Yeah, not much has changed since Ante 28. To be honest. Like another brainstorm. Cool. So here, since we know that the negative tag is gonna happen, we just want to spend all the money, right? We want to, well, maybe not all the money, but we want to get as many double tags as we can. Okay, give us warning before we push the button. Okay, that's fair. I could do that. I can issue a warning. All right, so I want to take the free reroll, so let's sell the cola. Oop. That's one. Okay. Then what? Dedicated to completing the side quest. Heck yeah. Okay, maybe I'll hold on to the Fool. We already did the thing. We already got the naneinf, I don't know, 10 hours ago or whatever, right? Now it's just a victory lap. Hey, look, another blue joker. All right, get that cola. Oop. That's how you know things are really off the rails, is when we start selling blueprints and brainstorms to do cola. Didn't know that interaction? Yeah, it's, you know, it's not one that's gonna come up very often, so if you didn't know, then that's okay. I don't blame you. Alright, Fool. Is the Fool worth the click for the Judgment? Is Judgment worth clicking? Alright, that's another cola. Oop. Is $2 million the record for the most money? Yeah, I would say, in a random seed kind of way. Obviously, in set seed, $100 million has been achieved. So it's not that big a deal. And we said this last time too. You would have more money if you didn't spend it so carelessly. Record is $300 million. Yeah, $300 million by Dr. Dreamo. The reason why you use the judgments is because, you know, if it costs you $500 to re-roll, then, you know, using a tarot card to see one more joker, that's worth $100, isn't it, or something like that? You decide whether or not it's worth it. What if we get something really cool, negative wise? Yeah. That was patched. What was patched? Money record's so boring. Just push button simulator. I mean, welcome to BalatroU. That's just the game. I don't know what you want. Drizzle's choice for where we place the PNG tonight. Whoa. 4 million chips on the bull. Oh, you want to see me eat all the tags? I wonder if I do that? No, that one's still over here. All right, well, I gotta, hold on. Gotta get rid of this so that I can do this. Down here where all the tags are. Down here. How about that? Gotta make Pac-Man noises. Waka waka. Waka 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 waka. Alright, how many colas did we do this shop? Maybe 4 so far? No negative tag yet? Well, here's the thing. There is a negative tag, but we have to get through the shop first. Which sometimes it can take some time. It's about the journey. Alright, where's my cola at? Oop. Drop till you drop. Yeah. Come on, we gotta do our due diligence, right? If we're gonna get the negative tag, and it might be the last negative tag, it might be the last skip that we do, right? We gotta make sure we get maximum value. What are we doing? Currently I'm shopping. Currently I'm pushing the reroll button. And every once in a long while, I will sell a Joker and buy a different Joker. Just like that. Look, we bought one, and then we sold it. We bought another one. Hey, look, it's a blue one. And then you sell that one too. Oop. That's what we're doing. If you were wondering what we're doing, that's what we're doing. Six? Crash says that's 6 so far this shop. This shop has been especially productive, I would say. Better than average. Whoa. That's... Hold on. That's number 2? Juggler? It is a common Joker, but that's still kind of cool. That's money. Yeah. Extra cards in hand, that's parking money. For sure. I missed a judgment. I think we've gotten like 3 8-balls. That's kind of crazy. Do we have enough money to reroll until we hit $1,000 rerolls? We might. Is that what you want me to do? Do you want me to spend that much money? Because I gotta tell you, it would take a long time, right? That's part of the challenge, is the endurance. How long are you willing to stick through it? Can we guess how many tags there are? If one of the moderators wants to take their time and volunteer to make a prediction for how many double tags we have, then that's something that the moderators can do. Link says there's at least 4. Recreational cola drinking contest? Yeah, that's what's going on right now. Cola drinking contest. Wow. Sorry, Caltech wants to know, glow up, that's the voucher that makes it so you get more polychromes and holographics and stuff like that. Does that change the probability of you getting negatives? So like one thing people ask is like, oh, if there's more polychromes, does that mean you get less negatives? The answer is nope. It doesn't affect the chance of getting negative. Negative is still 1 in 300. That's it. Is this unseeded? Yeah, we used the brainstorm mod so that we could search for Perkeo and the observatory. And then starting from Perkeo and observatory, then the rest was unscouted, let's say. Yeah, if you'd like a little bit more explanation about how the brainstorm mod works, or a little bit more explanation about you know, how we got here in this particular run, check out the part 1 video on YouTube, BalatroU University on YouTube. Yeah, while we're shopping here, the short explanation is we used a glitch, we used a bug so that we could increase our hand size. And then after increasing our hand size, we used a bunch of ectoplasms. So currently here it says we used 11 ectoplasms, and the next ectoplasm cost us minus 12 hand size. And then if you use a lot of ectoplasms, you can get a lot of blueprints and brainstorms. And if you have a lot of blueprints and brainstorms, you can leverage those to get more money. And if you have more money, you can do more shopping and re-rolling. And, you know, kind of what we're demonstrating here is we can get between like 5 and 10 colas in the same shop. So that's like 5 or 10 double tags every round. That's every round. And then so the one time that you get the negative tag, then you get like 50 jokers at a time. But basically it just kind of snowballs, right? When you have more jokers, you get more money, and when you have more money, you can do more shopping and you can get more jokers. In total right now, looks like we've got 6 blueprints and 6 brainstorms, perfectly even. Of course, we have an empty slot here that we're using the empty slot for the colas. Are we trying to get cola from Judgment also? Yeah, it could be cola, could be blueprint, could be brainstorm. If it costs us $500 to re-roll, then, you know, this is like a re-roll, right? That's like $100. Drizzle wants to know, are we going to shop for 5 more minutes? Yeah, at least 5 minutes of shopping. I'll probably go, I don't know, maybe up to 700. Give folks time to really think about it if they want to do the prediction. A little bit of a technical question. Okay. If you take the magic trick, do the playing cards in the shop replace the jokers or push them back in the shop? Oh, that was an or question. They just push them back. So you get the same jokers in the same order, but maybe, you know, instead of having a joker in slot 1 and slot 4, maybe you get a joker in slot 1 and slot 5. And then this is a playing card instead. Like, in theory, you will still see the same stuff eventually if you reroll enough. Also, the odds of getting the playing cards in the shop is pretty low. So here I rerolled twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, 8 times. 9 rerolls, we get 1 playing card. So the exact probability for the playing cards is like 4 out of 32 or something like that. Like 1 in 8 chance to get a playing card. So there's really not that many of them. Maybe don't be too afraid of taking the playing card voucher, the magic trick voucher. In my professional opinion. What's my favorite voucher? It's gotta be Overstock. It's gotta be the more options. That's it. I just like having more options. I just like being able to do more stuff per shop. You know? My favorite deck is the Zodiac deck because the Zodiac deck has Overstock. Not only does the Zodiac deck have Overstock, the Zodiac deck also has the Tarot Merchant. And I like that Tarot Merchant allows me to do stuff without taking up Joker slots, right? Tarot cards allow you to enhance your build without using up Joker slots. Because it happens inside your deck. All the tarot card changes to your deck. Alright. Cola, Brainstorm. That's it. You know, we made it up to 500. Made it halfway. Kitty's voting on Game Crash. Now we got the brand new computer for this. I should still be taking kings. I forgot. I haven't been paying attention as much. If there's a king, we should buy it. There was a judgment we could have bought. Death card we don't need. Honestly, this shopping is going faster than I would have expected. Oh, would you look at that? We got a double dose. Double fisting it with the colas. We got a free reroll. I think that's the second free reroll that we got from Judgment. That's 2 free rerolls. And by free, I mean that saves us $1,000. Sylvia, what does your gifted sub say? What does it say you got a gift sub 8 days left? I don't know. You must have been given a gifted sub a while ago. And now it's got 8 days left. Either that or Twitch is just tweaking. So, you know, it could go either way. It's a coin flip, really. Oh, it kind of sucks watching. If you're a European, my streaming hours don't work out well for European time. Yeah, my condolences. All right, tell the brainstorm. Yeah, I don't stream every day, right? I only stream, you know, three Balatro days a week, maybe 4 Balatro days a week sometimes. And I only stream for 3 or 4 hours at a time, not like a whole 8-9 hour stream like Mouth does every day. Part of that is I need time to do the YouTube videos, and another part of that is, you know, it's just whatever works best for my schedule as far as like my other social obligations, or like what works best for my wife's schedule. All right. Drunkard goes here. Let's see if I got it. Got it. Drunkard, 2 discards. Nice. Of course, we have the burglar, so that's not going to matter, but oh well. 4:30 a.m. in South Asia. Yeah, the funny thing is, like, when I get done streaming at, like, I don't know, 8 or 9 o'clock for me, I'll have dinner. My wife and I will make dinner together, or one of us will make dinner for the other one. Anyway, dinner happens, and then I'll take a nap for maybe 2-3 hours or something like that, and then I'm back at it at like 1 a.m. So usually the YouTube videos, usually I'm recording at like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. after streaming that same day. Good time to record. Yeah. Yeah, at 2 a.m. you won't hear the ice cream truck outside. You won't hear the garbage truck outside. I got the curse of my computer's right up against the window. What's the deck looking like? According to this, there's 267 cards. Out of 267 cards, 174 of them are polychrome. And anytime there's a king in the shop, I just take it because reserve parking gives me money for all face cards. So just get as many kings as I can. I also want to be able to play as many pairs as I can. What are the non-negatives? Okay, we have a non-negative. We got the dice, so that doubles the money that we get from the parking. We've got burglar and we've got showman. Showman allows me to get blueprints and brainstorms so that we can get more colas. That's like the main benefit of the showman. At one point we got the negative mime. Because we had the showman, we were able to get a negative mime. And then now when we take the negative skip here, should be able to get some negative copies. That was 3 temperances. Interesting. Getting the negative cola. The negative cola itself was pretty crazy. Look at that. Judgment gave me brainstorm. C. And then we could do another cola. C. See, now you know. Next time you get a brainstorm off of Judgment, just sell it. Just copy the cola and then sell it. Is the beam glitch the only way to get naneinf with only the telescope? On a random seed, I would say yes. Obviously, on a random seed, it's more difficult to get the ball rolling, you know? So probably yes. But if we're talking about a seeded run, then no, it's pretty easy to do it all kinds of other different ways. See, if this were a set seed, I could say, oh, okay, I know what the shop is. I know what the next cards in the shop are. And I stop re-rolling here and say, okay, when I take the negative tag, then the negative tag goes on to whatever the next cards are going to be in the shop. And so if I stop at exactly the right time, then now the negative tag goes on the mime. I can force it onto a blueprint. I can force it onto a brainstorm. And so for seeded runs, you can get not just random negatives, but specific negatives. Specific, super important negatives. And then from there, you can snowball. And so, like, you can get all of these negative blueprints and negative brainstorms without having to do any glitches on a set seed. And so earlier when we were talking about, like, oh yeah, Dr. Dreamo got like $300 million. That's $300 million without any glitches, right? That's just vanilla gameplay. But it's on a set seed, where you have perfect information about what's going to be in the shop and when is it going to be in the shop. Why do we only have 3 non-negatives? Oh, technically the blueprints, I have 2 blueprints that are non-negative, I guess. Sorry, someone asked about all the non-negatives and I only listed the important ones. There's another king. Alright, I probably want to end the shop with a bean for the extra hand size, maybe? Should have 6 with antimatter. Yeah, so I have an empty joker slot. That's why. So it's 5 plus 1 empty. That's why. Sell the showman for the negative skip. If I sell the showman, I won't be able to get a negative blueprint or negative brainstorm. And maybe that would be okay, but I don't know, I kind of want to get those specifically. Could get a negative showman. That would be cool. Yeah, has that ever happened to you where you take the showman and then you reroll the shop and then there's 2 showmans? Hilarious. What a prankster. Or you open a Celestial pack and there's 3 Jupiter cards. Hilarious. Burger for dinner, unrelated to yesterday's burger talk. Congratulations. I'm happy for you, actually. Yeah, that's cool. I ended up having a steak. My wife wanted some steaks, so then she bought some and then made them, and then I ate it. That's it. How do I like my steak cooked? Medium rare. I feel like most people are gonna say medium rare. And even people who give a different answer maybe would still like a medium rare steak. If you meant like, oh, how do I like my steak dressed? Do I want to like do it any kind of fancy way? With like, I don't know, you want to put a chimichurri on it, maybe? Or some other kind of topping? I like sauteed mushrooms on a steak. Or I guess on the side. You know, either way. We're going for the reroll world record. I mean, you're looking at it. 959. That's the record. Okay, 960. That's the new record, actually. Wait, I think 961. We'll do that one. That's the record now. I'm going to say it doesn't really count, though. In this particular run, we used, like I said, we used a game-breaking glitch, right? Obviously, if you cheat, then you're going to get a big number, right? Glitched record. Yeah, okay. Is that something that people care about? You can call it what you want. I want to get one more. I know it's $1,000 per reroll, but I want to get one more. Alright, Glutinous Joker goes in here, I think. Is that? Ooh, nailed it. Well, here? Or... No, I like that better. Got it in one. Okay. One more Blueprint or Brainstorm, and then we'll stop. That was a judgment that I missed. Flashcard world record. Got a throwback. I really like the negative throwback. Where's the negative throwback? Negative throwback's right here. Look at that. Look at that bad boy. Swashbuckler world record. We did that one. We, you know, got like 130 jokers or something like that. Swashbuckler world record. Sorry, can you use Mr. Bones to get past Ante 39? You cannot. But you might be able to do it with Chiclets. Let me explain. You know, we got time, I'll explain. So, where is it? Chico, that's this one. Okay, it disables the effect of every boss blind. So if you fight, let's say, the wall, the normal wall effect is the boss is 2 times as big as it normally is. If you have Chiclets, then it reverses that. It divides it by 2. If you have another copy of Chiclets, it will divide it by 2 again. And if you have another one, it'll divide by 2 again. And if you have enough Chiclets, it'll divide by 2 enough times that you could make the scoring requirements small enough that it's not nan anymore. That might be possible. I don't know if the game will actually allow it. I don't know if the game will actually allow you to divide the nan. But maybe. Maybe you can't divide by 2. If it's not a number, you can't divide by 2. That's kind of what I expect to happen, is I expect it not to work. But mathematically, it would work. And you would only need like 6 Chiclets. Alright. We spent $600,000. Let's take the blue Joker over here. So we want to do all the copies on the percolator. Go next. I didn't shop for death. That's probably fine. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this. We're going to count the double tags. We're going to try our best to count the double tags. If we miss the count, we can also count while we're shopping. All right. Here we go. Yeah, look at that. We got the bigger throwback. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt. I didn't want to interrupt anyone who was counting. 150 something could be. Probably a lot. Yeah, so another way to count is we have 61 jokers right now, and then you could collect, you know, however many negatives and then count. That number might change. I want to make sure that I copy the burglar with my blueprints and brainstorms. $167. A lot of people are saying 167. Okay, we got to count another way. We need a recount. Oh, whoops. There we go. 47 hands. All right. I hope you don't mind me turning off the animations. I hope you don't mind. All right. So we need to play pairs. Every pair is 2,200. Does the game combine the tags? If you have an addition, so like negative or polychrome or foil, those types of things, and you have a rarity tag, so let's say uncommon or rare, then you can get a negative uncommon. You can get a polychrome rare. Those will be combined. But different editions can't be combined, and they won't be overridden. Were we counting the number of skip tags? Or the amount of negative tags? Oh yeah, because like the negative tag itself is 1, and then plus however many double tags. We're gonna count how many negatives we end up with. By the way, how much is temperance? Temperance is always just maxed out at 50. If you wanted to know how much sell value we have, you have to check the swashbuckler. Swashbuckler says 206. We don't have a gift card, so nothing crazy. All right. And then high card. All right, so we got about $100,000 there. Got our money back. All right, so now we're not allowed to sell any jokers. So no matter what happens, we're not allowed to sell anything. Because we need an accurate count, okay? Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not even going to look at them. 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Goodbye, brainstorm. 22. All right, we don't need to count them because, you know, it'll show up here. That brainstorm, if it had not been holographic, would have been negative. That would have been cool. That's a bummer. I gotta say, that's a bummer. We got 2 burglars so far. We'll go through the list. We'll check them later. Do I have a favorite negative joker? Maybe Castle is my favorite looking negative. Maybe Shortcut as a close second. Are we gonna organize our Jimbos? Is that gonna happen? That's a 3rd burglar. We got one. We got one. That's another parking. See, isn't this so much more fun with the showman? 2 colas, yeah. Negative showman? Okay. Got the bean. A lot of mail-in rebates, yeah. You could see them up here too. You could see like 4 different mail-in rebates. Shoot the moon a couple times. Another showman. Hey, we got the bull. We got the 3 million chips. Rebate number 5. Throwback number 3. Northern Lion again. Everybody welcome to the team. We haven't hit any natural negatives yet. Rebate number 6. Bull number 2. There's another rebate. Be careful of madness and dagger. We'll go through the list. We'll take a look. We'll take a peek. Got Senor Huesos. Got another Baron. Another Cartomancer. Flash. Alright. So we ended up with 230. So it's 230 minus 61, however much that is. Let's see, 230 minus 61. That's a nice amount of jokers. All right. I want to go inside here so I can use my death cards. There's a dagger in there. So, I mean, do you want to see them all, I guess? Oh, gosh. Where to even begin? Okay. Fibonacci, Flash, To-Do List, Cartomancer, Superposition, Slide Joker. We got to get rid of Baron, obviously. You know, we don't want that to be factored in. You know, we don't want any asterisks on our high score. Get rid of the Baron. Okay. Fortune Teller is 1455 because we stopped using the tarot cards after a while. Swashbuckler is now plus 558. We did not get a gift card, I don't think. There's another Drunkard. Midas Mask for gold cards. Bull. 6 rebates, I think. Erosion. Free reroll. That's 1 per shop. We could get a free reroll. Flower Pot. Let's see. There's another Sock and Buskin. That's Sock and Buskin number 2. Showman, we got 2 of those. In addition to the Showman, we... Wait, did I? Okay. Chad. Paradolia, that's useful. I'm going to sell the Stuntman because that's -2 hand size. Castle, that's a good looking negative. Can everyone agree Castle and Throwback? These are 2 very good looking negatives. And if you disagree, you know, you can go home. You can get out of here. Let's see. Suck and Buskin. Is that Suck and Buskin number 3? Maybe. Another Juggler plus 1 hand size. Okay. Popcorn, Gelato, another Chad, another Bean. I'm gonna sell the Bean, I think. What I don't want to happen with the Bean is the Bean inflates my hand size. I'm going to use an ectoplasm and I want to make sure I have the correct count on my hand size. I don't want my hand size to be artificially inflated. We do have another parking. We do have another cola if we want it. We do have another brainstorm. I think I'm going to take the brainstorm. Got a couple burglars. So if I have the negative burger, hold on. Oh, that kind of hurts my eyes a little bit. Everybody look away. There we go. We got the negative burger. Okay. We also got, since we got the Showman, I'm going to sell the Polychrome Showman. Polychrome Showman we can sell. Okay. What else? We got the Brainstorm. I want to move my Brainstorm. There we go. Leave 2 Joker slots for the Riffraff. Alright. There we go. So, if I'm doing this correctly, I've got 2 Joker slots left for 2 more Blueprints and Brainstorms. Alright, gotta copy the Percolator. Yep. So let's get just a little bit more Blueprints and Brainstorms. One time no animation skip, so we can see all the Jokers Jiggling. I mean, sure. Okay. Was there a negative oops? I did not see negative oops. I should probably pick up death. There was a negative boot? Yeah, hey look, a gift card. That's probably gonna get replaced. Burn the certificate? Oh, alright, we gotta go hunting. There's 2 certificates. There's certificate 1. I guess we don't have to get rid of it, but maybe we will. That's certificate 1, that's certificate 2. Oop. Okay. And I think that's it. There's the dagger. Maybe get rid of the dagger. We only got 1 dagger, right? The bull is too powerful? I think we've reached the point where maybe the bull is not very powerful anymore. With Pareidolia, we can add any card to the deck. That sounds factual. I'd be willing to believe that. Maybe certificate's fine. Maybe we shouldn't have gotten rid of the certificates. Oh well, too late. Another death card. Okay. Certificate is kind of like free hand size. Yeah, kind of. Is it too late to ask what's going on here? It's not too late to ask, but it might be too late to get a reasonable answer. I can give you an unreasonable answer if you want. We got 223 jokers. I'm looking for a blueprint and brainstorm. That's what's going on right now. There was a glitch involved. Exclamation point bug for more information. Alright, I got one more slot. What's it gonna be, blueprint or brainstorm? What do you think? I missed a reroll. Can you copy Andrew with blueprints and brainstorms? No, it's not compatible. So the reason why you can copy the burglar with blueprints and brainstorms is because the burglar is it's a triggered effect. It's an activated thing. When you start the blind, then it does the thing. And you could think of Andrew as like kind of persistently giving you a buff instead, is different. Okay. With how many chads we have, and now the photograph, we actually score a decent bit of point from just that. Sorry, decent bit of points. We got like 3 sock and buskin, we got 2 negative chads, we got a negative photograph now. We did it. That's the one. Now we can do this. Wait, let me... Okay. So... Ectoplasm. Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Sorry, there was another blue one over here. All right. So I'm pretty sure we can do one more ectoplasm. Pretty sure. Is it possible to have 0 hand size? I mean, yeah, if you use enough ectoplasms, you can go negative hand size. Then you lose immediately. Yep. Will certificate save you? No, it won't actually. The timing of the certificate happens after it already checks. So you draw your hand first, and then certificate activates and adds a card to your hand. But if you can't draw, then you die. So you die before the certificate activates. I don't think we can... Oh, we can use the other ectoplasm right away. Okay. Another king. Get a marble joker. We need a spectral skip now. Oh, spectral skip so we can get more tags. I guess we go ahead and use ectoplasm now. Cool. All right, so this goes here. Okay, we got room for one more blueprint or brainstorm, which we don't have to do right now necessarily. Kitty says anyone can draw, but sometimes it's unintentionally abstract. Some people, when they draw, it's intentionally abstract. Sometimes when you draw, it's unintentionally abstract. Yeah, that's the third bus, I think. If we stop re-rolling, then all of our past clowns become worse retroactively. That's weirdly true, mathematically. The clown is worth more the more you re-roll. That's juggler number 5, maybe? Arkham Archivist says unintentionally abstract would be a good band name. Frog Rock band name. Naneinf could be a band name too. Yeah, I guess it could. I just want one more blueprint or brainstorm. You know, sometimes you're re-rolling. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time to find it. There we go. Get in there. Yeah. Oh, wait. I actually just did it? I actually just got it in one? That's insane. All right, we got enough blueprints and brainstorms to go all the way across the screen. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 18 copies of the percolator. That's going to be 19 planets. 19 plutonium. Go next. Stack them up. All right, for the serpent now, we want the burglar in the front. So we can go, oop. Hand size is still 10 after using 2 ectoplasms. So the next ectoplasm is going to be how much? Minus 14, so we can't do minus 14. Got it. We can still make some money here. If you want to make some money here, we got 68 hands. Copy the parking and copy the mime, you know? I'm curious, okay? I'm morbidly curious. I want to see how much money we can make. Does anyone else want to find out? It's gonna take a minute though. We got the high speed on. All right, 2 at a time. Bang. Starting from 1.5 million. This is terrifying. Do we have enough cards in the deck? I think we do finally have enough cards. Scoring E22 without any planets. Yeah, what's up with that? Is that just from the bull? Or is that from the photograph? Hey, wait a second. Where'd that stone card come from? Oh yeah, we got the marble joker. We do have a marble joker. The stone card is a face card, technically. Because we do have Pareidolia. Alright, so that one's 4,200. That one's 4,600. What are we looking at? Well, I mean, we've done this before. You know this technology, right? You fight the serpent with the burglar. Burglar gives you extra hands. If you have blueprint and brainstorm, you can get extra hands. And when we have the reserve parking gives you money from all your face cards held in hand. We have the dice to increase the probability. We got the mime. Where's the mime at? Mime to re-trigger everything. Red seals also re-trigger, but maybe not as important as all the blueprints and the brainstorms on the mime. All right, $6,300 per hand. We have like 3 parkings. I think 4 negative parkings, yeah. Unfortunately, we can't play high card. If we play high card, the round ends because we have the observatory. Gives us a bunch of points from the Pluto cards. So we're forced to play pairs. Forced to play 2 at a time instead of 1 at a time. Every time we play a hand, our hand gets bigger, hand size increases. Not really the hand size, but we have more cards in hand at one time. Now up to 50 cards in hand, 55 cards in hand. What was that, like $6,300? No, $8,300? 8,500. We have Midas Mask, turning stuff into gold. This is the most insane BalatroU run we've done. I think this might be the one most insane that we've done. You know, that's saying a lot. After all we've done, after, you know, almost 3,000 hours or something like that, this is the one. Crash has a question. All right, Crash, go ahead. Sorry, does Midas Mask turn the stone into gold if it's a face card underneath? It does not, no. When it's stoned, it stops being a face card, and if it's not a face card, then Midas says, I don't know what that is. Crash, that's not a question. Crash says maybe we should do it with pairs on the observatory instead of high card. Maybe we should start over. That's not a question. All right. That was $11,000 from one hand. One hand gave me $11,000. We could play the high card now. Let's do... yeah. Let's... I was considering whether or not to do it in slow-mo, but we'll just say we'll save the slow-mo. Alright, so we'll just do one. Bang. 289. That's where we're at. 289. That's enough to beat Ante 38 with the current level of technology. Hey, look, we got all the rockets. Golden Joker. All right. Need to grab my mime. Arrow Tycoon. There's an ethereal tag. There's another negative tag. So, if you want, we could shop, we could get more colors, we could get more negatives. Okay. Hear me out. What if we didn't? Like, we could, but it would take a lot of time. So, if you were wondering, like, how does Dr. Dreamo get these crazy seeded records and stuff like that? $300 million with a set seed. This is how. This is the kind of technology. You get a bunch of money, you get a bunch of colas, you get a bunch of negatives. You get more money, you get more colas, that kind of stuff. We could roll down. I don't know, team. I mean, we already got 226 jokers. What more do you want? Alright. Someone will break the record if I don't. I don't know. I'm not convinced that someone else will. So, go next. There's some plutonium. We don't really need to reroll the boss. And we don't really need to copy the burglar. We could just go here. This is seeded, right? Delete that marble joker. Alright, we gotta find the marble joker. There it is. Oop. I gotta check to make sure there's not another one. There's a cat. Alright, we're in the clear, I think. Go next. Get some more plutonium. Hey, wait a second. The stone card did turn into gold. Oh, you know what? We have Pareidolia. Pareidolia makes the stone card count as a face card. And then because it's a Pareidolia card, then it turns into gold. Whoa. We did the move. Get me out of here. All my face cards are debuffed. Oh no. E300. Time to nan. Alright. $841 Pluto cards. Technically, we do have some jokers in here like Photograph or Chad or whatever it is, but basically it's just the observatory that's doing the thing. So I'm gonna do two more. Well, that was quick. Let's go all the way to Ante 38 or whatever it is. Back to planet cards. Yep. Play only one hand type. We did the thing. Alright, now it is starting to lag a little bit. The reroll for the ox. Alright, go one more. Killer. Now my rocket's even bigger. More negatives. Man, we just got negatives all over the place. Do we think the game might crash? I don't expect that'll happen, no. Is there a mod that fixes the naneinf flames? Yeah, I think the Cartomancer mod is capable of doing that, but I don't know how to configure it. Alright, so this is Ante 38. This is the last one that's winnable. Okay. Why do the flames glitch out when you naneinf? I mean, the size of the flames, it does a calculation, and the size of the flames is based on how big your score is. And so if the score is a number that the game can't comprehend, then it doesn't know how big to make the flames. That's the idea. Do a slow one for the fans? Sure. Can we sell every Joker? Nah, it would take too long. Alright. I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to do that. Playing a pair sets my money to 0. Alright. So... Wait, do I have a loyalty card? My loyalty card is active? Alright, we gotta stack up all the plutonium. Alright, so according to this, if I play a pair, it's gonna set my money to 0. If I go 1, 2, that's a pair. Now we're broke. Alright. So, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go game speed normal, and by normal I mean ×4. We're gonna go animation canceling. We're gonna turn that off. I have a nice amount of plutonium. Let's go ahead and expand. Okay, and then while we're waiting for that, we've got, let's see here, 224 Jokers. We had at some point a little bit more than that, but mostly what we want to find out is, can we get naneinf with just the Observatory? What does that mean? So the Observatory, that's the voucher that gives us ×1.5 for all the planet cards. To get naneinf with just the Observatory and without any scoring Jokers, so no Baron or anything else like that, no steel cards, you need about 870 plutonium. We got over 1,000. We do technically in here, there are some scoring Jokers, random scoring Jokers like, I don't know. There's a steel Joker is ×1.2. There's a misprint in here. There's we have a Chad and a photograph. But anyway, we play the 1 high card. Chip it. How am I doing down here? We're chilling. Going faster than we expected? Yeah, actually. Score number going crazy. We did it. We got the NAND. That's the thing about doing it with the observatory is if you can NAND once, you can NAND every time. I don't think we need to see the rest. I hope you don't mind. Oh. Okay. 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 Can I get my buttons back? Okay. 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 Yeah, it's fine. Use all the plutonium. Let's see here, 191. Use all. Tw 1260 high card. That's it. Yeah, folks who are wondering about it, this the seed shows here in blue. It's red if it's a seeded run. This is blue because we use the Brainstorm mod. If you want to find out more information about the Brainstorm mod, you know, check out part 1 of the series. Part 1 of this like 15-hour series or whatever it is.